What a great way to start the next episode, huh? With 41 farming. Hey! What is up, everybody? My name is Sai, and welcome to episode 10 of the Ironman Skiller. The title of this video is called AFK, and if you have seen the series so far, you'd know I have held off a little too long on some of the skills, and it's time to put some focus there. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. So at the charter ships, I've been buying bucket of sand and soda ash just so we can get the crafting started. Eventually, I just plan to get enough to do a lot of it out in one sitting, but everywhere is bought out. Sorry, my voice, I'm sick. But everywhere is bought out. I keep hopping worlds to find like 2 apiece, so I'm now mining my own buckets of sand. I got almost 5,000 buckets deposited. We're just gonna do this for a little while and then probably buy the seaweed, since the seaweed is never out of stock. So last clip you guys saw that I was in deserts. That's because I was in the desert. I didn't know that Prospector acts just like the desert uniform and then gives you an XP boost on top of that. So now I don't look like such a dummy and I actually have them on. Here we go. And you know, if you guys also didn't know like I didn't, then Prospectors acts the same as the desert uniform. I learn something new every day. So I just got done cooking all the seaweed. I had just gotten over 3K banked. I'm wanting to take a break from mining sand, so I started to think, while I'm here cooking seaweed, I might as well cook everything I've gotten from Wintertod. So it's time to go start burning some fish. Wow, first cooked trout gets us a level. I believe, you know, I might as well double check before I say I believe. Is it 25? 25 cooking for salmon. And I have some trout in the bank. We're going to get 25 cooking before we hit Barbarian Village. That way we can cook as we catch. And there's 25 cooking. We have about 300 trout left. I'm going to cook them all before we head over to Barbarian Village and fish as we cook. So I had some salmon as well. I finished cooking all of those. Got us to 44 cooking. Now it is time to go buy ourselves a fly rod and head to Barbarian Village. And here is 30 fishing. First cooking level at Barbarian Village. That is 45 cooking. So I don't really know why I didn't record me getting the genie. I didn't even look to see if I was close to a Slayer level. That is 19 Slayer and a total level of 775 on the level 3 Skiller. Big improvements. That is big for episode 10 actually. I got a couple clue scrolls in the bank, so we're gonna go get those done and then probably come back to fishing. So this step should be the casket. I have not decided yet if I want to open these right away or open them at the beginning or end of every episode. So I'm just gonna hang on to it until I decide. So we were able to complete a beginner casket and the easy caskets. And I think that's about all we're going to be able to complete as a skiller. We might get lucky here and there with the medium, but I highly doubt a hard. I don't. 35 fishing. We've gotten ourselves another beginner clue, so we are going to take a break once again for fishing, go get this clue, and then come back. And here's the casket. There's 40 fishing. We can finally go catch lobsters, and we will in the future because it is great AFKing and cooking XP later on. And here we are with another beginner's clue, so you know what we're going to do. And there's the casket. Look at this nerd and Graceful just standing there like he ain't got nothing better to go do. Shouldn't you be questing or something? Get out of here. Anyways, this willow tree got us 42 farming. Anytime I find some whack names, I'm going to just add them to the series from now on. So early in the episode, you saw me preparing for crafting, gathering soda ash and sand for molten glass. And before I use any of that, I want the highest crafting level I can get so I can use molten glass for the best thing I can craft, if that makes sense. So here we are chipping away at the gems I have in my bank, which we can use the gold to make to jewelry later and sell for money. Closing in at 30 crafting, we are chipping away at our emerald gems, and then it kind of hit me that making molten glass also trains your crafting, so maybe I should stop using these gems at the moment. Probably cut them later, and I'm just gonna go AFK all my molten glass and see what levels that get me from there. We are closing in on 45 crafting with plenty left to burn, but I just wanted to take a second to say that episode 1 of this series has hit 5,000 views, and that is big, and I thank you guys for the support. I hope you guys continue supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. And with that said, since I have some time on my hand, I think I'm gonna go mine sand and save molten glass for the AFK. 66 mining and 67 mining. It's been a minute since I've done a tree run. I've really been keeping up on my herb runs though. I've been even doing them at work. That is 44 farming. Now grow irit leaves. Hey, total level of 825. Total XP of 20 million. Now, obviously, I'm not near bank. I'm not really going to show you guys my herd levels, but I have been stacking them up. I am working on Heartlanders right now. And 45, I can do maple seeds. I have about 19 of those in the bank. One more tree, the check. But I'm out of trees. So that's why I'm currently leaving those. And then I'll probably do 44 through 45 through mostly herb runs, I'm going to assume. I really need to get some limp roots, so I think I'm going to be chilling at Master Farmers for a bit shortly too. I don't have my Varrock teleport. Okay, here we go. We're going to be walking all the way to Varrock. So we have made our way back to Barbarian fishing. I think I'm going to finish off 50 fishing, and whatever cooking level we get from here is what we get, because I am going to continue cooking as I fish. So I will see you guys at 50 fishing. 55 cooking is probably what we're going to end off with. As you see, guys, I did a mini game and I again didn't record it. We now have the beekeeper's hat. We are so close to 50 fishing, it is time to go get it. I got new headphones and it changed my audio device and my recording software, so the clip is botched and I'm voicing over this, but we do get our 50 fishing. And the next skill of choice is smithing, so we are going to see what level of smithing we can get with what is just in our bank. So let's go get that. I think we're going to start off with steel bars. But before we go do smithing, we are going to get our last casket of the episode. But this time we are going to open it up in the name of Otter Trails. And yeah, this is what's expected. Smelting steel bars almost got us to 40 smithing, but the arrow tips helped us to finish it off. That is 40 smithing. We are going to do all the steel bars I have and then go ahead and make the arrows. I think we have about 1,000 bars in the bank, so let's see how far we can get. I don't think it's quite 50. 45 smithing. And we ended off with 14,000 steel arrow tips. And we have 46 smithing. I think that's all we'll do. I think I'm actually going to AFK and just make these arrows real quick for some fletching X. Oh, you can't make them backwards. But hopefully this will get me to close to 65 so I can start using my U logs. And I'm just going to AFK this for a little bit. Boom, that is 65 fletching. I didn't have my recorder out anyway, so that is why I missed the level. I'm going to continue doing all of these, and I think we're going to go get our 50 crafting, and we're going to call the episode there. Maybe I'll do 50 smithing as well. Well, since we did get 65 fletching, I'm going to get my sands buckets. And that's all we have, 4,600, almost 4,700. We're going to go get 50 crafting, and I'm going to have to lumber's teleport. We are resorting to silver. I smelted all the iron, and I've used, I guess I have 8 iron bars I could use, but I'm just using all the silver I have. We did end up smelting all the gold I have. We didn't even go to the blast furnace for it, and I did not look into it at all. We are at 49 smithing, 193 XP away. So this inventory should be the one that does it. And once we get 50 smithing, this is where we're going to call the episode. But really fast, before we do end this episode, there's something I want to acknowledge. And that is the fact that every time I have posted a Hardcore Ironman video, people have commented on that series, goodbye to the skiller, as if the series is over. And I want to address that this series takes priority over the Hardcore Ironman, and this series is not leaving anytime soon, and not until it's max for sure, because the title is Maxing a Level 3 Ironman Skiller. And I'm just going to leave that at that. And to end this episode off, I want to thank all the supporters of the series. The channel has hit 350 subscribers, and the first video has hit 5K views. These are some things I thought would take so much longer to happen for me to achieve, and I really want to thank you guys again. By the way, there is 50 smithing. I'm sorry if you felt like this episode was all over the place. I really wanted to get some total level on the account, and my life has changed in a way of adding a son into the world, and I had to do a lot of AFK grinds, so I wanted to get those out of the way. And some of the grinds I wanted to do this episode will be moving into the next episode, so expect a banger. And with that said, this has been episode 10 and level 3 of the Skiller. And as I always say, stay safe until next time. But you know what, I totally forgot. I got some caskets for us. Let's open these up real quick, huh? I think so. Beginner. Ah, these hurt. Got one easy. Hey, we get a page? A Bandos page? I mean, not that I'll ever do anything with it, but I'll go right here. I even made a spot in the bank. This is all my clue stuff. Sorry for all the clicking. All my clue stuff, everything for the collection log is in here. Totally. Oh, I have more clues to do, and I didn't do them this episode. So maybe we'll start episode 11 with clues. But, like I said, this is the end of episode 10 of the level 3 Skiller. And as I always say, stay safe, and until next time.